Hello, welcome to Science Chomp. Today we're going to be looking at speed, distance and time. Now the equation here is represented in this triangle, just like any other triangle you might see in physics. So let's figure out how we're going to use it. If we're going to work out speed, what we need to do is we need to cover up the s, and what we're left with is distance divided by time. If we want to work out the distance, what we do is we cover up the d, and what we're left with is speed times time. And if we want to work out the time, what we do is we cover up the t, and what we're left with is distance divided by speed. The units for distance are meters, for speed it's meters per second, and for time it's seconds. Now remember, when you're working out some of these calculations, what you have to do is you have to make sure you write down the formula first for 1 mark, followed by the substitution of the numbers for the 2nd mark. The answer gets a 3rd mark and the unit gets a 4th mark. So that's kind of how it works. So let's have a look at a couple of examples. Okay, so I've got this worksheet here, and this is what I'll be using. And I'm going to look at the first one, which is here. In fact, no, that one's quite easy. Let's look at 1b. And it says, work out the speed of a car traveling 300 meters in 20 seconds. So the first thing I do is I draw my triangle, and I have D, S, and T. Okay? And that tells me that to work out speed, I want to do distance divided by time. So I'm going to write that here. I'm going to just write D over T. So the distance is 300 meters. The time is 20 seconds. And if I get my trusty calculator out, we can find that 300 divided by 20 is 15. And because it's a speed, it's meters per second. Dead easy. Right. Let's have a look at another example, this time working out distance. Okay, so let's just get a new sheet of paper. And let's have a look at a typical question. So we've got here 2b. How far does a lorry move if it's traveling 20 meters per second for 20 seconds? Okay, so what we do is D, S, and T, like that. And we want to work out distance. So distance is equal to speed times time. Let's have a look at the speed, which is 20 times 20 seconds. Now that's going to give us 400. And because it's a distance, it's going to be in meters. Now that's a particularly easy question. And luckily, I've got space down here for another question, something slightly more tricky. So let's have a look at question number, let me see, 2D. Why not 2D? And it says, how far does a lorry move if it's traveling at 15 meters per second for 28 seconds? So D is S times T. That's 1 mark already. Let's have a look. It's 15 meters per second for 28 seconds. So we write 15 here times 28 seconds. Get the calculator out. 15 times 28, which is equal to 420. And because it's a distance, it's going to be in meters. Dead easy. Right. Let's figure out how to work out time. Okay, so new sheet of paper and a new question. How long does it take a car to travel 50 meters at 10 meters per second? We'll do that one there. Okay. So start off with our triangle, D, S, T, like so. And I want to work out time, so that's D divided by S. Distance divided by speed. Okay, the distance is 50 meters. The time is 10, speed even is 10 meters per second. 50 divided by 10 is going to be 5 seconds. Dead easy. Even my cat could do it. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.